Blake Griffin is a name that every NBA fan should know, especially of his time on the Lob City Clippers era, where he and Chris Paul were the faces of the franchise. Nowadays, and specifically this season, Griffin has fallen off, but still a solid role player, which I just recently made a video on talking about his gradual downfall and what happened to him, so you guys should check that video out if you haven't already before watching this one, and the link will be in the description below. Well, anyways, if you guys have been following the NBA currently, you know that the Pistons and Griffin agreed to part ways, where the Pistons would buy him out, and shortly after, just yesterday morning, it was announced that Griffin had agreed to a contract with the Nets to finish the rest of the year with them. So what does this mean for the Nets, and does this signing help increase their championship odds? Let's find out. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy C3 back with a video, cause you know I'll drop the best content around here. Hope you guys are having an awesome start to your week so far, and obviously I got a video for you guys, so I really hope you guys enjoy it. Since the All-Star game was on Sunday, I decided to postpone the video to today, but as usual, before I start the video, please show some love and hit the like and subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos in the future, and we are around 25 subscribers away from 800 subscribers, which is why you should furthermore hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it if you did, and other than that, let's get straight into today's video. To start things off, I just want to say that this season has been crazy so far, and in no way would I or anyone else have imagined Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Blake Griffin on the same team, even though Griffin has fallen out of his prime. This is still insane though, since just a year ago, the NBA was extremely balanced with Leonard and George on the Clippers, LeBron and Davis on the Lakers, Giannis and Middleton on the Bucks, and so on, where even the strongest teams only had two superstars. Well, fast forward to this year, the Nets have become a super team, and despite Griffin not being the same player he once was, I still strongly believe Griffin will still be a solid role player on the Nets, but this poses the question, of course, why did he pick the Nets? Griffin had many teams that he could have picked from as an unrestricted free agent after the buyout, where he could have went to the Lakers, who need a power forward very badly, especially with Anthony Davis out, and he could have done this by getting back at the Clippers management for trading him. Another possible choice was the Warriors, which would have been interesting to see with him teaming up with Steph, but ultimately he chose the Nets, and here's why. Back on the Clippers, it was well known that Griffin and DeAndre Jordan were good friends, and thus, Jordan must have convinced Blake to go to Brooklyn since he gets to reunite with his longtime friend, and along with that, it could honestly be an easy ride to potential NBA championship. You have to remember that Griffin has never come close to winning an NBA championship, where the farthest he has won in his career is the second round due to the Clippers curse, and he's probably desperate at a significant chance for a title, along with his career slowly going downhill now, where he is playing the worst basketball in his whole NBA career, as seen in his career lows in every category, such as points, rebounds, assists, and more, which is why this could be his final chance. Even when asked about why he chose Brooklyn, Blake himself said, "My only goal is to help win a championship. Some years it's more realistic than others, but that's why I came to Brooklyn," which shows how badly he wants a ring and further proves my point. As a result, this is why Griffin ultimately chose the Nets, and honestly, I believe it was the best choice for him since the Nets are a potential dynasty for years to come, similar to what the Warriors did to the NBA. Now, of course, you guys will be wondering now that we know Griffin is on the Nets, what impact will he bring to the team, and if I'm being completely honest, it won't be too much since it isn't the Griffin we once knew a couple of years ago, jumping over Ikea and absolutely dunking on other players, but he'll still definitely help the Nets out. Griffin's role will undeniably be coming off the bench for most likely Kevin Durant, and I believe he could be a decent role player, where with the Pistons this year, he put up 12.3 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 3.9 assists a game. Those are the worst numbers, as I mentioned before, Griffin has put up in his career, but honestly, they're still fairly decent in the NBA and is a good signing considering the Nets bench is extremely weak, with the best players being Bruce Brown and Jeff Green off the bench. But if Griffin wants to make a bigger impact coming off the bench though, one thing he must improve on is being more efficient from the field, since his field goal percentages have been atrocious. In this year, Griffin has only been shooting 36.5% from the field and 31.5% from 3, which are so inefficient numbers. Back on the Pistons also, Griffin chucked up 6 threes a game, even having such a bad 3-point percentage, so he definitely needs to get his numbers up. Consequently, even without much athleticism left in his tank, and being a shell of his former self, I'm sure that Griffin will be somewhat of a valuable bench asset for the Nets in their championship run. But what do you guys think? Do you guys really believe that Griffin will be able to make a difference on the Nets and increase their chances of winning in this late stage of his career, or could he possibly revive his career in Brooklyn? Let me know in the comment section below about your guys' thoughts, and I really hope you guys liked the video, so if you did, hit the like and subscribe button for more content. And until next time, AC3 out.